talked about the perfect system. Well, actually, in the video, I talked to you about how to form the perfect from the fourth principal parts, actually not from the four principal parts, meaning from the third, taking the third principal part, cutting the I and adding the endings of the perfect for the perfect, the endings of the pluperfect for the pluperfect, the endings of the future perfect for that. So, amavi, amavisti, amavit, amavimus, amavistis, amaverunt for the perfect. You attach basically the imperfect of the verb to be to form the pluperfect, amaveram, amaveras, amaverat, amaveramus, amaveratis, amaverant, and the future of the verb to be to form the future perfect, amavero, amaveris, amaverit, amaverimus, amaveritis, amaverint. Here you have to change, it should be amaverunt, but since amaverunt is the third person plural of the perfect, it changes so as to avoid confusion. Now, the perfect is clear. The use of the perfect is clear in the sense it just corresponds to the past, to the simple past in English. So I loved. When do you use the pluperfect? Amaveram. Okay? Amaveram corresponds to the English I had loved, which expresses an action in the past that happens before an action that is already in the past. So, for example, before I loved this man, I had loved another one. Okay? Another one. So, before I loved this man, for loved, I used the perfect. I had loved, since this action happened before this that is already in the past, I used the pluperfect, amaveram. Okay? Same thing for the future perfect. Okay? So this is perfect, this is the pluperfect. Okay? For the future perfect, let's do this, future perfect. For the future perfect, the future perfect meaning, let's do this, amavero, is I will have loved, which means that it's a tense used to express an action in the future that happens before an action that is already in the future. So, before I will love this man, now this sentence makes little sense, but just to make you understand the relationship between the tenses. Before I will love this man, I will have loved another one. Okay? So, I envision to love two men in my future. Okay? Before loving one, I will have loved another one. Both actions are in the future, but one happens before another. The one in the future that happens before another in the future goes into future perfect. Okay? In theory, English uses them in the same way, except that English is a language that often simplifies the tenses. And so, in the spoken English, you often tend to use just the simple forms. rather than the more complex ones that are like the perfect and future perfect. But I think the relationship of the tenses it's clear if you just pay a little bit of attention to it. Okay. Again, as usual, there is a link called feedback where you can ask all the questions, express all the doubts you have. Please make use of it if you have doubts. Okay? Have a good day, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye.